What's up, everybody? Tim here, coming back at you with another special edition of my Unboxing the Vinyl series. As you can see by this shoulder sling, I just had surgery about a week and a half ago, so it might be entertaining to watch me try to open up this vinyl with one hand. That being said, what I want to do today is open up the second of three of the special Whitesnake series, Red, White, and Blue. Last time we opened up the white version, which was the rock album. Today we are going to open up the red version, which is the Love Songs album, and then somewhere a couple months down the line, the blue version will come out with the Whitesnake Blues. But as I said, this time we are looking at the Love Songs edition. This came out this past Friday, October 7th. I pre-ordered it from Amazon, and in typical Amazon fashion, I pre-ordered it weeks ago, and I don't get it until damn near a week after the thing comes out. That being said, it's here, and we want to open it up because from what I've seen online, this is a pretty cool set. Not just the music, but like the actual vinyl in itself. So let's go ahead and open it up. Do the best I can here with my one hand. If this gets too out of hand, so to speak, then I will edit some of this out. But, you know, let's hope for the best. All right. So, let's get rid of the box. So here we have it. Whitesnake Love Songs. Let me see if I can get that to an angle where you can see it in the glare. It's perforated or embossed or whatever they call this, you know, where things are kind of puffy. You know, the Whitesnake logo and some other things are kind of puffy there. I was told on my last video that is called embossed. I have no idea. But anyway, there's the front cover, Whitesnake Love Songs, and this lovely red cover. And then on the back, you see several pictures of the group in various incarnations. As these series pretty much focus on the years between 1987 and 2011. It's a series of remixes and those types of things, like remixing everything to kind of bring it to more of a current day sound and to really go across the scope of those years and bring everything to a mix to where they all sound like they could have been off the same record. It's kind of hit or miss sometimes. I mean, the rock album was pretty cool. It's really cool to hear some things off like more obscure albums like Restless Heart and things finally be released in America in some form or fashion. But some of the mixes of the classics, you know, take a listen or two to get used to. But that being said, let's go ahead and see if I can get the shrink wrap off of this without too much damage. All right, so let's see here. All right. Look at that. I got the shrink wrap off and I didn't even cut myself. All right, so once again, now without the glare from the cellophane, there once again is the cover. There once again is the back of the cover with the track listing as well as the pictures of the band from anywhere from, it looks like the current band, and then reaching back into a couple of the 80s lineups, and then even the 1997 lineup, which was really just David, Adrian Vandenberg, and somebody else who I'm not entirely sure who that is. Anyway, so let's see if we can take a look here. You know, I may struggle a little bit trying to get all this open, but let's take a look at the gatefold, which is very similar to the gatefold of the rock album. If you open it up here, it's got pictures of all the albums that are featured. Or, you know, all the albums where, you know, the songs that are featured come from, I should say. And then what I'm assuming is liner notes and comments on each album or each song. So that's pretty cool. You know, so hopefully you can see that and get a decent idea of what it looks like on the inside. That's pretty neat. So now let's take a look inside the vinyl and see if I can get this out of here. All right, here we go. Okay. So it comes in this black anti-static inner sleeve, which is pretty neat. These are always cool. And let's take a look at the actual vinyl itself. You know, the rumors I've seen online is that it's a red vinyl. So let's take a look. I'm sure some asshole is going to comment on here about how I have my fingers on the record. I know how to clean them, jerk off, so, you know, keep your comments to yourself. Just kidding. Anyway, here is the record. This is pretty fancy. And if you look on the one side, it's got the sticker in the middle with the track listings for what I assume is both sides. I'm not entirely sure. And then if we flip the record over, it's got an insert or a sticker in the middle that just says Whitesnake Love Songs with the logos and everything. So that's really neat. That's really neat. We'll go ahead and open up the second one. I'm pretty sure it's the same deal, but you never know. All right, here is the second inner sleeve. And this time we will take out the record, and you will see, you know, on the first side, it's the same deal. It's just a sticker in the middle with the track listing and everything for both sides. But then when you flip it over, the sticker on this one is a little bit different. Whereas I think the first one just said Whitesnake, this one actually has a Love Songs sticker in the middle. So that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool and really, really fancy. So, you know, that's pretty much it for, you know, what's inside here. Let's see if there happens to be anything else inside here, like a download card or anything else. Ooh, here we go. I think I forgot. I think I had to like insert a edit on the last one I did because I forgot about this part. But there was another insert in here with a lyric sheet. So it's a separate lyric sheet. There's one side. There's another side. Trying to get it in here where you might be able to see it without that glare from my light. But yeah, that's really, really cool. This looks like a really, really nice set. As I said, I had to wait almost a week to get it. But I did go ahead and download the tracks off iTunes so I could give it a listen. And I will say, you know, a few things I heard I liked, a few things I heard I'm going to have to go back and listen to again and just see if it grows on me. It starts with a song called Love Will Set You Free, which is from 2011's Forevermore. This particular mix, I mean, the mix isn't bad, but the one thing I don't like, or one of the things I didn't like, is that they used a different guitar solo. And I haven't read all the liner notes to see if it's still Doug Ulrich or if it's Red Beach or if it's something new. But the original guitar solo on the Forevermore edition is really, for me, it's iconic. And it's a very iconic part of the song. And the new solo they put in there just really didn't have the same punch. Plus, I think the riff to this song from the original edition on Forevermore is really, really good. And this new remix kind of took away from that a little bit. Deeper the Love, just a different mix, but for the most part the same song. I think the guitar solo might be edited down a little bit on that too. And that's from, you know, the original version of that is off Slip of the Tongue. All I Want, All I Need. I can't remember if that's from Good to Be Bad or Forevermore. But again, you know, remix, pretty standard remix. I mean, you know, nothing too crazy there. Too Many Tears, one of the highlights on this set for me because that is from the aforementioned Restless Heart album from 1997 that has never formally been released in America. But these songs are starting to see the light of day on these on this three album set. So, you know, it's mixed, it's different, but it's really cool. We go then on to Can't Go On, which is another one of my favorites from Restless Heart. Great song. They added a little bit to the background vocals and stuff on there. You know, it's okay, but I do, you know, I need to listen to it, you know, a couple more times to see if it grows on me, because I really do love the original. You have some some standards on here, like Is This Love? And Now You're Gone. Also some tracks from David's solo record, Into the Light. Don't You Cry. Let's see. And right now I'm drawing a blank on, you know, which ones of these are, you know, there's Don't You Cry, but then there's also a few unreleased tracks that were recorded for Into the Light that weren't included on that record that are on here. I think that's With All of My Heart, Midnight Blue, and Yours for the Asking. Maybe even Let's Talk It Over. I might be wrong on one of those, but I do know there are at least 3 previously unreleased tracks on this record. So that's really cool. And again, there's a few more tracks on here from the Forevermore and Good to Be Bad eras. You know, and there you have it. Whitesnake Love Songs. There were probably some other songs that they didn't include on here that they could have. But, you know, for the most part, I mean, it is mostly ballads. There's a couple of songs that are a little more upbeat than what you would typically think of a love song or a ballad. But, you know, again, really cool set, you know, and I'm, like I said, you know, it might take me a couple listens to get used to some of the new mixes. But I really do like, you know, them going back and revisiting some of these songs. And like I said, you know, it's really cool to finally hear the songs from Restless Heart released in some format in America. I don't know if he has plans to do, say, a 25th anniversary edition at some point and finally release all those tracks in America. But it is cool to finally have those available here and not have to buy everything as an import or an illegal download or whatever you do. So there you have it. One more time. There's a look at the front cover. There's a look at the back of the cover. We'll go ahead and take a look at the inside. And as well as the lyric sheet. which has the lyrics for all the songs, as it should, which is hence why it's called a lyric sheet. And once again, you know, here we go. Here's the red vinyl. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that. I kind of had to whip that together, you know, real quick because I finally got my record in today. As well as, you know, being that I only have one hand, it's a little bit harder to get all this stuff set up. And it's a little bit harder to, you know, open everything up and show you guys. But again, hope you got something out of that. I'll be in this sling for the next couple of months. So, you know, we'll see how many videos I can produce between now and then. But if you like what you saw here today, check out my channel. Go ahead and subscribe. I've also got my Inside the Vinyl Lost Classic series that I'm doing on there. I've got some concert footage from various festivals from when we were able to go to shows, you know, before COVID-19. And then, you know, if you're really bored, I do have some disc golf videos out there. We refer to it as mediocre disc golf, as that's pretty much for the most part what it is a group of friends playing very, very mediocre and sometimes very poor disc golf. So check those out if you want to get a laugh in or two. But again, if you like if you like it, subscribe to my channel. You know, check everything out, and we'll see you next time. Peace.